say shalom v'lulav. Ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al Yisrael. Amen.
Yasher koach. Let's see, we've got about 10 minutes to the start of our evening's service. So I'm going to ask any of our remaining 6th and 7th graders who will join Maura, Aaron, and the rest of your classmates so that you all have a chance to get ready. And for everyone else, we've got a few moments to make our way from here to there with, if you need to re-equalize your liquids or anything in between, you've got 10 minutes to do so. We'll start around 7. Taken from a friend. Okay, so I'll say this.
Given last minute sickness, this is the most updated that I have, but it won't account for no shows if anybody's sick tonight. With Rebecca and Micah gone, I want to warn you, Elohinu will at 53, Diana will at 53, and Yidal, I've got Emmanuel, Lily, and Emmanuel, Leah, and Brandon, but my anchors are not here, so if you hear them struggle,
Okay, well, I don't have them anyway because none of them are overputting this way yet. So this is the
Mary's winning it.
Oh, Mary's right?
Yeah. Which one? What size?
This is Elohim has to have somebody with.
Oh, really? Okay, then I'll send Mary off. Any others of the ones I mentioned? Because I have her for everything else.
One more time, only one of this that can be done, nobody mixed with is wife food. These two have to be done.
All right. Okay.
So Mary's already there, but
So 53 and 54, Mary's got to be out there.
yeah.
Okay. And obviously, she's carrying Shema and Laura.
Shema doesn't need Hatzikah.
She's the only one who can do monetary, so I think it'll probably be okay. You'll see some sixth graders who decided last minute they're ready to do stuff coming up for certain things that are on the list. Just roll with it.
Right? Yep.
Got a lot of many good times.
Yes. Yes. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, everybody. Having a particularly exciting Friday evening. Shabbat service this week. We had a delicious dinner. Thank you to Adult Ed for coordinating that for all all of us. Thank you to our 6th and 7th graders who will be helping the cantor to lead us in our service tonight. And thank you again to our Adult Ed committee for putting together our Shabbat Across America and to coordinating with our speaker who we'll get to hear from after services this evening. You'll get to hear from Rachel Lowe-Lippman after service. She's going to tell us about her family's journey and the winery that she operates with her family. And from her family's story, you'll hear it's a fascinating story, and you should all stay after services to hear it. So a big thank you to both our Adult Ed Committee for Shabbat Across America and to our 6th and 7th graders for participating in our services both tonight and tomorrow morning. Come back for more of the 6th and 7th graders tomorrow morning. I'm going to call up some 6th and 7th graders for each prayer this evening, and I am told that some of them will be so excited that they might come up even if I don't call their names, which I have no problem with.
So if you call a prayer and you feel like you know it, you're welcome to come.
Yes.
And please utilize these two to put your books on if there's a day.
Coming up to join, so you're going to come up and join the cantor up here when we call you. So come up behind me over to the cantor. Okay? And we're going to start our service in our Sidur Lev Shalem on page 5 with Shalom Aleichem, which is the third entry down. And I know I'm going to see at least Ari, Clarissa, Elijah, Veronica, Sybil, Haley, and David. And anybody else who feels like helping us lead, Shalom Aleichem. It's like Evie and... Great.
One, two, three, four.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruni L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Great. We're going to turn to Lechuna Radina on page 11. We'll invite Leah, Haley, Evie, Brandon, Jeremy, and Alice to either come up or stay up for Lechuna Radina, page 11. We're going to go off of the bima via the stairs from now on, please. We have 2 sets of them. Page 11, Lechuna Radina. We're going to start on 11, then they're going to go to page 12.
Thank you.
We're going to turn to page 13, which will start our next psalm. But I'm going to call up for Yismachu, which will be on page 14 when we get to it. Jeremy, Haley, Layla, Ivy, Ari, Evie, and David. And we'll start us on 13, and you'll all pick up on page 14 when we give you the signal. What? Asher Koach. I'm going to invite the congregation to please rise as we turn to Mizmor LeDavid, page 21, which will be led by Emmanuel, Brandon, Jake, Ivy, Noah, if he's here, and Jeremy. And whoever else feels like staying. Page 21.
Adonai,
be seated as we turn to Lecha Dodi. Sybil, Alice, Haley, and Rebecca will lead us in the first three stanzas that begin on page 23, and then we'll jump to the final two on page 25. I have Sybil, Alice, Haley, Rebecca, and whoever else feels like it from the 6th and 7th grade. Gabi's not here. Or Rebecca's not here. Right, Rebecca's not here. Okay. Right, she's not here. You're right. Okay, 23. We've got everybody who's getting.
23. The first three verses of 23, then going to 25. 1, 2, 3. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, enei Shabbat mehavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, enei Shabbat mehavela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad, Shmi'anu el ha-meyuchad, Adonai echad, u'Shmo echad, L'Shem u'Tiferet v'Tehila, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mehavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechol melcha, Ki mekor haveracha, Meral shmi kedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh v'machshava techila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, U'yitzei mitach ha'fecha, Rav l'shevet v'emek halacha, Ve'hu yachmol alaychem ha. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Page 25. Yaminu small tifrotzi, Ve'et Adonai taritzi, Al yadish ve'en partzi, Ve'nismecha v'nagila. Guys, turn to the entrance. Likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Bo'im v'shalom ateret bala, Gam v'simcha tzahora, Toch emunei am segula. Bo'im chala, bo'im chala. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, V'nei Shabbat mekavela. Be seated, and we'll turn to Mizmor Shir and Sadika tomorrow, our psalm for Shabbat, which will be page 27 onto page 28. And I'm going to call out Lila, Brandon, Jake, Evie, and Haley. We start on page 27, and then we'll go individually, and they'll pick us, and our students will pick up for us at the carrot on page 28. Shir Yom HaShabbat, Mizmor Invite us all to rise. Once again, we're going to turn first, sorry. I'm on the list with the kids, but I'm going to invite our students to sit for a moment. But as we pause between our Kabbalat Shabbat, our welcoming in of Shabbat that our students have already helped us lead so beautifully, and our Mariv service, we need to make a moment for memory. So we'll turn to the Kaddish Yatom, to the Mourner's Kaddish on page 30. I'll invite any who are in mourning or observing a yard site, or any for whom it's your custom to do so, to rise as we turn to Kaddish Yatom, Mourner's Kaddish, page 30. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari ve'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulmei amayah. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yitadar ve'yitaleh ve'yitalal shmei dekudasha barechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. I'll now invite us all to please rise. So we turn to page 39A. Cantor will lead us in Baruch Hu, and I'm going to invite Evie, Miri, Haley, Emmanuel, and Leah up to join in leading us in the paragraph after Baruch Hu, page 39A. Miri can help lead this. Miri can help lead this one too.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
You can be seated and continue with the paragraph on the bottom of page 39A.
Ma'avir yom umei bilala. Ma'avdil yom bilala. Adonai Tzevaot Shelo. El Chai V'Kayam. Tamid Imo Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'ma'arim Ha'ramim.
Amen. We'll turn to page 40 to prepare us for the Shema with Ahavat Olam. So I'll invite Emmanuel, and Brandon to join Miri and Leah for this one. Where'd Emmanuel go? It's already there. All right. Page 40.
Ahavat
שיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ואורך ימינו, ולהם נגד יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. ויעבדך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה Adonai Elohim Amo Yisrael. Turn to the Shema on page 41. I'm going to invite Elijah and Jeremy to join, and Ari and David and Noah and everybody, come join. They're going to lead us in the Shema, and it's paragraphs page 41 onto 42. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavecha, u'b'chol nafshecha, u'b'chol me'otecha, ve'hayu ha'dvarim ha'eleh asher anochi notzecha hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam b'manecha, v'gbartam b'shivtecha b'beitecha, u'leftecha b'derech, u'shofrecha u'chemecha, u'kshartam le'ot al ydecha, v'hayu l'totachot b'einecha, u'ktatam al mezuzot beitecha, u'b'isharecha. Bottom of the page on page 42. We'll continue individually on page 43, and when we get to page 44, Jeremy, Emmanuel, Miri, Brandon, and Leah will be leading us. So you can coordinate for that right now, guys. Page 44.
Moshe Umriyam Bnei Yisrael L'cha'anu Shishra B'simcha Rabba V'yamru Lam Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai Mi Chamocha Nedar B'Kodesh Nora Tehilot Osei Feleh
Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed.
V'ne'emar ki vada Adonai et Yaakov u'galo mi'achazav mimenu baruch ata Adonai ka'al Yisrael.
Turn turn to Hashkivenu, page 45, which will be led by Emmanuel, Miri, Leah, Jeremy, and Brandon, and whoever else is there. Looks like, no, great. Page 45, Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Lord, Seitenu, Uvainu, L'chaim u'Lishalom, Ne'atav yad olam, Ufros aleinu, Sukat shalom echa, Baruch atah Adonai, Haborei Sukat shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
I invite us to rise for Veshamru, page 46, which will be led by Leah, Brandon, Jake, Elijah, and Lila. And Evie, and Noah. Great.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Continue with Chatzi Kaddish on the same page. Will remain standing. Miri, Lily, Emmanuel, Brandon, and Sybil. Lily, your name's spelled wrong on here.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
ועלמא דברה קראתי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכם יומכם וחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב בירו. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם לעולם Va'ar Vitramam Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmei Kudasha, Berehu, Le'elami, Ko Birchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Damiram Ve'alma, V'imru, Amen. And remain standing as we turn to our individual Amidah. Most of our students are going to lead the next thing, so you can stay here or go back to your seats as you'd like. Individual silent Amidah begins on page 47 and runs through page 52. You can use the Hebrew or the English and the words of your own heart for individual Amidah, 47 through 52.
If you are still davening, so praying your individual Amidah, please continue to do so. I am otherwise going to invite us all to please rise once again. We're going to turn to page 53 for the Me'ain Sheva, which is Vayachulu and Magen Avot. I'm going to invite up Emmanuel, Brandon, Miri, Lily, and Leah. And Lila, if you want. Sure, you can come, Lila, if you want to. You are now. Yeah. You are now. I said so. Page 53.
One, two, three.
Vayishmot, Vayom
Shabbat Kosho, Yivam Ratzah Lehaniach Lahem, Yivam Ratzah Lehaniach Lahem, Lefanav Navod Be'irav V'achad V'nudeh Lishmo B'chol Yom Tamid Me'od Harachot El HaHodaot Adon HaShalom Mekadesh HaShabbat Barech Shehini U'Minyan Kedusha Le'amedu She'onei Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit. Page 54, Eloheinu. Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, Ritzei, B'mnuhateinu, Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha, V'teichakeinu b'toratecha, Sahadeinu mituvecha, V'sahefeinu lishuatecha, V'taher libeinu, V'yotecha be'emet, V'hanileinu, Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'ahavu ratzon, Shabbat Koshecha, V'yanuchu b'Yisrael, Mekadeshei Shemecha, Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. We'll stay on page 54, but we can stand or sit according to our custom for Kaddish Shalem, which will be led by Emmanuel, Miri, Brandon, Lily, Haley, and Zibble. And whoever else wants to. You can sit. You can sit if you want. You look pained that I'm sending back. Be seated, including my students for just a moment. Does anyone remember what holiday is coming up this week? Yes, great, good. I said holiday. Yes, we also do Tanya Esther this week, the fast commemorating, ties in nicely, the fast commemorating Esther's prayer for courage. But just before she could do that, there's a line in the 4th chapter of our Megillah, and I know that my 6th graders at least were reading the Megillah, the actual, the text in the last few weeks. And in chapter 4, she's feeling really anxious and like she doesn't have the strength to go to the king and tell him that she's Jewish and that this decree has been made against her people. And Mordecai says to her, who knows, maybe this moment is exactly why you're in the spot that you're in. Maybe you became queen happening exactly because God needed you right here and right now. And so my wish for all of us as we get ready to celebrate Purim this week is that we hear the Mordechais in our lives. We say, maybe this is why you're here. That we listen for that call when we're feeling a little bit anxious. Or if we see a friend or a loved one who is feeling a little anxious about their calling, that we step up to be a Mordechai for them. May we all listen and hear and offer courage to each other and to hear for when it is our time to step up in whatever way we are called to step up in. So Shabbat Shalom and an early Purim Sameach, and invite us to rise once again for our Kiddush on page 55, which is going to be led by Jake, Brandon, Evie, Sybil, Haley, and Mary.
What?
Oh, I have 2 cups of
Yeah. Just make sure it'll be a delayed response, I guess, for them, delayed answer for them, so just make sure to get all of you guys to get some grape juice after.
How about we give one to Mary? She's bar mitzvah and she's leading us, and Jake is the next bar mitzvah.
Okay.
I don't need one.
Yeah,
Okay, Jake, your bar mitzvah's next, so you're going to take one.
it's juice.
It's just juice. Page 55. Promise it's juice. I sniffed first. Rachel will tell us about wine later.
Sabri Chavirai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav l'ratah lanu, v'shabbat kodsham ve'aharav ratzon.
Remain standing for Aleinu, page 56, on to page 57. This one will be led by Sybil, Jeremy, Ivy, Clarissa, Veronica, Ari, Elijah, Evie. No, 6th graders, it sounds.
Let's face the ark for me. Face the ark. Okay. Everybody face the ark. Aleinu l'shapeach l'adon hakol, v'atei yidua l'yotzer b'reshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adamot, shelo sam v'elkeinu b'hem, v'gor aleinu k'chol ha'olam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומשה יקרא בשמיים ימעל ושכינת עוזו ושכינת עוזו וגבני מרומי Adonai
Can be seated, including my students. As we turn to the Kaddish Yatom, to the mourner's Kaddish, we ask that God grant that the memories of those who've gone before us be a source of strength for us and for everyone in the house of Israel. May the souls of our departed find peace in God's shelter and care, and may we all be blessed with peace, tranquility, and the fullness of life. This week, as a congregation, we remember the art sites of Leonard Karch, Nancy Goldman, Leonard Meyerson, Mark Stern, Pearl Tyler, Joseph Wasserman, Ruth Rosenberg, Norman Grossman, Sidney Edward Rosenberg, Marvin Jerry Steinberg, Sarah Bell Weinstein, Abe Krisoff, Adeline Grossman, and Sandy Croster. We invite all who are in mourning or observing a yard site, or any for whom it's your custom to do so, to rise. We turn to Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish, page 58. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari ve'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei amaya. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yitadar ve'yitaleh ve'yitalal shmei dekudesha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. May the one who creates peace in the heavens grant peace to us, to all Israel, and to all who dwell on earth. Be seated. It's my pleasure this evening to call on the Chair of Bylaws, Chair of Personnel, and member of the Adult Ed Committee, Tammy Lawrence, to share some announcements with us, both, I'm sure, both about later on this evening and then many things coming up soon.
Yes, but it's not on. I mean,
Did you know?
yeah, I know. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It was great listening to 6th and 7th graders tonight lead services, and we hope you come back soon, actually tomorrow morning, from 9:15 to 4, where the Shabbaton continues. Thank you to everyone who joined us online and in person. Thank you to the Adult Education Committee and congregants and the 6th and 7th grade parents. Everyone pitched in to help make tonight's dinner a success, and also our ONEG. The ONEG is co-sponsored by the Adult Education Committee and the religious school.
And during ONEG as well.
And what?
And during ONEG as well.
Yes, and during ONEG, really right, immediately following ONEG, please join us as we listen to Rachel talk about the Lowe family vineyard. It'll be a fascinating story, which I hope that you all will enjoy.
Sure.
Tomorrow night after Shabbat, Sisterhood needs help preparing and delivering Purim bags. Please contact Scott Klein for more information. On Sunday, March 9th, Warm bag pickup starts at 9 o'clock a.m. Community in Stitches meets that afternoon at 2 o'clock p.m. RSVP to Linda Romano if you'd like to attend. Living in the Shadow of Doubt with Rabbi Greenspan continues on Tuesday, March 11th at 7:45 p.m. There will be no religious school on Wednesday or Thursday this week, so families can attend the Silly Symphony on Thursday, March 13th at 7 o'clock p.m. Todd Shabbat with Dr. Nagel proceeds this at 6:30 p.m. The 13th is also the last day to help Sisterhood deliver the Purim bags. Join Rabbi Greenspan for Torah study on Saturday, March 15th after Kiddush. Also March 15th, Temple Isaiah is hosting a Purim After Dark community event. This event is intended for ages 21 to 45-ish, and Rabbi Greenspan will be overseeing the kashrut. Adult Education Committee is hosting Tammy Gottlieb, a leading Israeli activist, on March 16th. Also on the 16th, Sisterhood is hosting a movie chat via Zoom. RSVP to the Sisterhood email address by March 14th. Chosen Maples meets again on March 22nd after Kiddush. The Paid Up Membership Program, which is a membership tea, is on March 23rd at 2 o'clock p.m. And the Sisterhood Steering Committee meeting is on March 24th at 7:15 p.m. On March 30th, we're hosting a Haggadah fair at 10:30 a.m. The Best Show and Talent Show and Silent Auction is on June 8th. Whether your talent is more suited to the stage or creating with your hands, we need your help. Check out our weekly email for updates on this and all other information. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Lots going on, just two things to highlight. One is for tonight, I hope that everyone does indeed stay to hear the story of reclaiming memory of winemaking from Europe before the Holocaust to today, and the recreation of a family legacy. So I really hope that you stay to hear from Rachel Lowe-Lippman, her family's story, and about her winery, which is in Maryland. So that's all I can say about it, kosher-wise from the beam. Another thing to point out is that this Sunday, in addition to our own events after religious school, if anyone hasn't yet decided that they feel like participating in our Silly Symphony, come join me in Cantor to practice some of the songs and be ready to help us lead a bit at 1 o'clock this Sunday to practice being a part of our greatest Purim. And from there, you can also, if you're not going to Community in Stitches, or you could stop very briefly at one and then go to the other. Federation is putting on the annual Purim Palooza from 3 to 5 at the Oakland Mills Interfaith Center over next to the LA Mart and that shopping center. So that event's always a lot of fun and a good way to connect with lots of Jews from all over our county. So that'll be on this Sunday at 3 to get us excited
I
for
just have
Purim.
one quick announcement for the 6th and 7th graders and their parents. You're welcome to bring a change of clothes for tomorrow after services. If you don't want to stay in, if you're planning on staying till 4 for the games and don't want to stay in your show clothes, you can bring a change of clothes along. So that's for their
It
parents.
won't be anything too active, but yes.
Yeah.
And
And for Purim, we also have Purim morning services at 7:30 a.m. So that's Friday, the 14th, Pi Day. So bright and early, and we promise it'll be quick if you can make it to Purim morning services, where we are also required to read the Megillah.
Yes.
So we'll have Megillah reading in the evening and morning.
And it gives you a great excuse to then go to work in your costume.
Yeah. You don't have to come in costume.
Even though it's Pi Day, and though it's Pi Day, I cannot promise pie, but there will probably be hamantashen, which are almost the same shape as a slice of pie, if you use creative imagination. Okay, for now, let's conclude the service part of this evening as we turn to Yigdal on page 62. I am going to invite Emmanuel, Lily, Leah, Mary, Brandon, sounds like my 7th graders, to come join the cantor in leading us in Yigdal on page 62. Shabbat shalom. Good to see lots in the room and some on the Zoom.